Glen Onoko Falls, located just outside Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, has a rich history that evolved from a 19th century luxury resort destination to one of the state's most popular and eventually controversial hiking locations. The water for the falls comes from Glen Onoko Run. This small creek drains approximately 1.2 square miles of forested land on the Pocono Plateau. It cascades down a steep, narrow ravine, dropping about 900 feet over a series of sandstone and conglomerate cliffs before flowing into the Lehigh River at the bottom of the gorge. In the late 1800s, Glen Onoko was a premier tourist attraction. The Lehigh Valley Railroad built a dedicated station there, and on peak days, thousands of visitors from New York and Philadelphia would arrive by train. Local folklore tells the tragic story of Princess Onoko, a Native American woman who allegedly jumped from the top of the falls after her lover, a white settler, was killed by her father's tribe. While a popular part of the vibe of the Glen, historians generally consider this a romanticized myth created during the 19th century tourism boom. 500,000 19th century tourists visited the resort of Glen Onoko and heard this story during railroad junkets from New York and Philadelphia. In 1886, the Hotel Juanetta, originally the Onoko Tavern, was built near the falls. It was an opulent Victorian resort featuring 47 rooms, a dance pavilion, and tennis courts. The resort era ended abruptly due to two major fires. The hotel burned down in 1911. As of May 1st, 2019, the Pennsylvania Game Commission officially closed the Glen Onoko Falls Trail due to safety concerns and the high number of injuries and fatalities on the treacherous, slippery terrain.
Oops, I knocked a piece of ice down.
It seems at least once a year, someone dies in this area, and even more have to be rescued. Nevertheless, it remains a very popular hike in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. What? You want to walk in the ice?
I already did, yeah. Funny stone.
It's almost like a cave. Yeah. Wow, look at all the rhododendrons. It feels like a jungle in here. There's like an ice cave right there. Waterfall. And then... How do I get up here? Oh great, I found footholds. Oh wow. Guys, I'm behind the ice waterfall. And that blue, look at that blue ice. I'm literally on the waterfall right now. Oops, I knocked a piece of ice down. Those icicles are like, right now I can feel the cold blast coming from that waterfall. Look at that cave. Holy cow. Bro, I know this is dangerous with the ice melting like this, but this is so cool. Look at these big chunks of ice that fell down from up there. So this is another chunk of ice that fell down. Do you see right there and right there? That's where these chunks of ice came from. Pretty insane. So I'm in like a little cave now. That is amazing. So we climbed up there. This is the waterfalls. There's a really cool lookout right here, but I don't think we have enough time to go there.
In 1866, the Turnhole Tunnel was constructed by the Lehigh Coal and Navigation Company for its subsidiary, the Lehigh and Susquehanna Railroad. It was built as part of an extension from Whitehaven to Mauk Chunk. 1910 to 1912. Due to frequent rockfalls and the increasing size of modern locomotives, the tunnel was condemned for mainline use. The interior walls show the marks of hand drilling and blasting, as it was built before the widespread use of automated tunneling machinery.
This is a pretty bright flashlight, like 1,500 lumens, but it just gets swallowed by this darkness. There we go, I fixed the ISO, now you can see what's going on. This is like bigger than it looks. There's a frozen river. It looks like there was some like ice jams up there.